another video.
Yeah. So we've been having quite a few number of questions regarding this setup that appears below our inverter. Yeah, I haven't fixed the wires yet, and I haven't put the cover for the main breakers yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, we're here to cover this two guys right down here. So this is actually our backup power supply. If in case we lose power, we lose AC power, these two guys will supply the basic needs we have for electricity, mainly the internet. Well, I work from home, so I always need to have internet and an ample amount of power to power our electric fans, our laptop, if in case it runs out of battery. But power failure here at home doesn't really go to more than a few minutes. The longest we've had blackout in here is just 4 hours. So having this much battery capacity is actually more than enough. So since our battery is rated 65 ampere hour, we can approximate the battery capacity to around 780 watt hours. And just for the sake of ease of calculation, let's assume our load can be at 100 watts with the laptop, electric fan, and modems plugged in. The battery can still supply us power for close to 8 hours. Divide that by 2 since it's a lead acid battery, and it will still be able to carry us for 4 hours. Now 100 watts is actually more of a long shot, since we only have a couple of watts plugged in. So a minimum of 4 hours power really is more than enough for us. Again, since we rarely experience power outage in our area, we just really need this as a short-term power source. In fact, we haven't had any power outage for close to 4 months now. So I guess we are not really using this backup power source much. Right now we have a 65 ampere hour deep cycle battery. This one's from Solar Homes. Yeah, I got this for 4,500 pesos. You can see the wires are more of an overkill because they're very thick. When I was looking for wires, these are the thinnest I've found.
Yeah.
Well, they have thinner ones, but they're too thin.
Too thin wires.
Yeah. So these are really thick.
Really big.
Yes. And here we have a Snaddy 1 kilowatt inverter. This is actually it's an always on inverter. It's actually plugged into the AC outlet, and while plugged in, the device actually charges the battery. So when power is cut off, it will continually give out 220 volts AC that actually powers those extension cords, and that is where our modem and router are connected to.
Yeah, look at this.
So looking at the interface, it's actually receiving 238 volts AC with a frequency of 60 Hertz, and the output is a constant 220 volts AC. So as you can see, the battery is currently full, 100%. We have very minimal load actually. As you can see, it's not even eating up 25% of the load. Well, currently what's plugged in here is an electric fan.
Electric fan, huh?
Yeah, the electric fan, and like what I've said a while ago, the modem and the router are plugged in here. So that's it. Well, we have solar panels, but solar panels are, well, since it's a grid-tied system, if there's no power from the electric company, we're essentially powerless. So this is our insurance that we always have electricity at home. I think the longest these guys have worked without electricity is around 4 hours. That's the longest. So we don't really need high capacity backup power, since we rarely have power failures here in our location. But you know, since I work from home, I always need to have electricity with me. These are what these guys are for.
Yeah.
Alright, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, please hit the like button, and you might want to subscribe for you to be updated of future videos.
Hit the like button and I will see you next time.
Bye bye.